Mug already hates her. Meanwhile, I've grown fond of her sass. Dude, one guy said that when the other guy said he was scared of heights and she started jumping up and down on the bridge to torment him and screaming, "We're all gonna die," I immediately was like, I don't care if this lady lives. She has no empathy. Like, did you know scientists have found that even rats have empathy? She has less empathy than a rat. Like the making fun of the guy who like had a fear. That's when I was like, nope, don't care anymore. What's that ankle? Is this a mannequin? Asura have empathy? Shut up, Crimson. So is this thing gonna suddenly move the way that crow did? Remember the toy crow thing we found that turned its head when he picked it up? Should have smooched. There is no time to be worrying about romance when we're like, so we're in a murder hotel. There's no time to be messing around with that. Well, when we get back to the mainland, they can all romance each other.
Breaking down walls, navigating the maze of anxiety. Are you fucking kidding me?
I think she thought it might help with your stress, or...
Absolutely not. I'm not stressed, okay?
People who aren't
stressed
don't
Do I look fucking stressed?
That
was rhetorical.
Well, your cards came out nice enough.
Oh yeah, embossing. Makes a huge difference.
You old guys love business cards. Old school. You old school guys.
I also put it on heavy...
Charlie can use his business card to open locked
and did the
drawers.
logo in foil. Damn. I should have had one ready for me.
You can also use cards like that to open swing latches on hotel doors.
Did you find them?
No. I swear I put them in here. I don't understand.
Jesus.
Instructive?
Look, stop tearing around in there like a maniac. Be organized about it. Methodical.
Blue bag, front pocket. I made a specific mental note of it. They're gone, Charlie.
Gone? Just like that? Are you saying somebody took them?
I don't...
Actually, I can see Kate doing that. Or Jamie.
I'm sorry.
Restrained.
It's fine. Let's just get on with things. This place is massive. Surely there is a pack of cigarettes in here somewhere.
What kind of logic is this? Surely on this island, this recreation of a murder hotel, there has to be nicotine rolled up into small papers that I can smoke. Like, no, there doesn't have to be that. There's a very high chance that might not be there.
Even if they're ancient.
You need them that bad?
There was a bar off the lobby. There must be cigarettes in the bar, right?
I mean, technically, it's not legal to smoke in bars, so...
Real talk, chat. I remember when it was, like, when you would go into sit-down restaurants, like, you know, Chili's, O'Charlie's, Longhorn, whatever you guys have near you, and there would be a smoking section and a non-smoking section. And they'd be like, you know, table for three, you need kids menus, smoking or non-smoking. You had to say that when you walked in. And dude, oh my god, I hated smokers so much because it's like if you were in a non-smoker, which my whole family was non-smoking, and we sat near the smoking section, you were subjected to it, and then you just had to smell it. And then like you would get in your clothes, and then you get in the car, and you could smell it in the car, and you get home, and everyone would basically like strip, take a shower, and you just had to put on clean clothes. Like you had to scrub just because you'd been near it. And it was just like, oh my god. And dude, it was such a, like, I don't know if it's a worldwide thing. I live in Georgia, and then there was a year where Georgia passed a law where there was no more smoking inside restaurants. And it was like, yes. And it was, oh my god, it was like, praise be. Now you go to the airport, and there's like an aquarium, and all the smokers are in there, and you can tap on the glass and scare them.
Come on, we're checking. If you find them first, all will be forgiven. It's my spare cap.
Exactly the same?
Well, it suits me. What's weird about that?
My spare cap. I've read that some places in Vegas are bringing it back. I mean, it's Vegas. They'll do whatever for profit, right? T.S. Hartley, The Yellow Cross. From the best-selling author of Shroud of Innocence comes a thrilling reimagining of one of history's most merciless massacres. Kill them all, God will recognize his own. July 22nd, 1209, in just one day, the peaceful city of Béziers has been plunged into massacre. Tyrant crusader Simon de Montfort is determined to purge the city of all practicing Cathars by the most horrific means necessary. Deep in the church of St. Mary Magdalene's hidden caverns, a last remaining group of Cathar perfecti have hidden away, but can't hide forever. The youngest perfecti, Father Escrivan, has come up with a desperate plan to escape, with the plan of his lifelong friend, Catholic priest Muret. But it all hinges on a fine balance of bravery and faith. Gripping, thrilling, history come alive. This is Hartley at its finest. Signed, The Herald. Okay. I got my parents to quit smoking when I was around 7. I would roll the car windows down in the middle of winter to let the smoke out. They would tell them to roll it back up. I would respond with, no, you quit smoking. And I won. Nice. Just looking around. So, wait, what's the objective? It doesn't say.
The scope of this place is... I can't believe we've lucked into this.
Are you worried it will make our other episodes look cheap?
They are cheap. Can't be helped. This will be the one that people remember.
The one that wins an Emmy?
Exactly. That's the spirit. Stick with me, Erin. I'm going places.
You think we'll get another season?
Let me worry about that. You stick to making sure that my life runs smoothly, and I'll make sure you keep working. Sound good?
Sure.
From Grantham de Met to Joseph Morello. Subject invitation. Oh. Wait. 22,857. 2334. Okay, this one's first. Good evening. Thank you for allowing me to contact you directly. Your publisher said you were very keen to hear from me. It seems we have a mutual interest. I have spent several years constructing the ultimate Holmes tourist experience by faithfully recreating the World's Fair Hotel. We have not yet opened to the public as there are finishing touches to complete, and I consider a man of your knowledge could provide insight that is invaluable before our official opening. Therefore, I invite you to visit the hotel for the weekend. The experience is designed to accommodate groups of 5 guests, so I extend the invitation to 4 friends or family of your choosing. I must insist that this invitation be kept confidential until the hotel is publicly announced, so please only invite guests that you can trust to do so. I hope you can accept my invitation. Please reply to confirm your attendance and the 4 additional guests that you would like to bring. Should you accept, a limousine will pick up your guests, yourself and your guests up at 7 p.m. this Friday underneath the railway bridge at the corner of Wallace and 63rd, Chicago. I'm sure you'll find the experience very interesting indeed. Sincerely, Grantham Dumont. October 22. So I was right about the year. Hi, Grantham. Thanks. I'd be delighted to come along. I'm sure I can get my wife and 2 girls to join me. My brother Francis is in town. No! I misclicked. Hang on. My brother Francis is in town at the minute, so that'll make up the 5. I trust them all with my life. No sweat over confidentiality. See you Friday. Signed, Joe. So this is the last group that got killed, I'm guessing.
Hey, Charlie. I was hoping next season maybe I could do more with the sound design, more creative stuff.
Erin, what you already do for this company is very valuable to us.
Carrying your bags and picking up your laundry.
Absolutely. To get ahead in this industry, you have to pay your dues. Show you're ready to muck in.
He said muck.
I think you should get an assistant.
An assistant?
Oh, it was just a stupid idea, Charlie.
An assistant? A personal assistant?
Sort of. And then I could help out with the editing.
Pardon me? The editing?
The audio mix. Look, I just think you've got so much to give, so much experience. And it's an opportunity to pass that knowledge on.
Right. Yes, I suppose it is. And an assistant wouldn't lose my cigarettes, would they?
Exactly. So, do you still want to direct movies, Charlie?
I am directing. I suppose I should be thankful it's just my cigarettes that are missing and not our gear.
No, but I mean real movies. With a big budget and big stars.
Erin, there's something important that you have to understand. In the work that we do, the very important work, the truth is the star.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, Charlie. So you don't want to direct movies?
Can we move on from this?
Check in, check out. Brad Fisher, Rachel Davis. Okay, so there's 5 names for 10/18/2022. There's 5 names for 10/4/2022. Supposedly, I see something, chat. Do y'all see it? So they signed in separately as individuals, and the handwriting is different for each check-in date. But the check-out was all written by someone with the same handwriting. Dun dun dun. Can I turn the page or anything? And there's all of us. And the last group, also 22. Joseph Murillo. It's the Murillo family. I can't go back any further. Okay. I don't know if there was anything else in here.
Hey, maybe Mr. Dumet is in the back office. You could just ask him about cigarettes.
That door's locked. Oh, that one's open. Is this a dead end? Doors with keyholes can be unlocked with keys. Investigate the noise. Whoever went ding ding did not have much time to move.
Jackpot.
Oh, they left a key.
Erin, I found the key.
How convenient. Can't you open locked doors with your card? It depends on the type of lock, I think. Like, in real life, you can open, like, if you've got a stiff plastic card, you know, something like laminated, you can open cheap deadbolts pretty easily and swing latches. It's weird that I know that. But if a door is just, like, locked, like, you can't just, like, shove a card in that and have it unlock. Is that from your hotel days? The swing latch thing is from the hotel days. Because, hang on. This is kind of interesting. Swing latch picture. Let me see if I can show it. Okay, so this one. The hotel I was in, there was you would close the door, and there was a lock where you key card, you know, like the hotel with the electronic card keys. There was that one, so key, and then doorknob would turn, right? On the other side, there was a deadbolt. Now, if you had the master key to the hotel and you scanned it, it would also unlock the deadbolt. That was only used in cases of emergency. We were to never go into a room if they had the deadbolt locked unless there was a concern, like someone dials 911 or something. And then there was a swing latch thing. So if the swing latch is shut, you like if this thing was like this, you could open the door like an inch or two, but the person on the other side could not like force it open. If so, like if someone knocked on the door, you didn't know who it was, you could close the swing latch, open, and be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know. And then if they were some psychopath, they couldn't just force it open unless they were really strong. But a swing latch, if it was like this, and you open the door, well, let me back up. If it was the swing latch, if it was completely open, and someone slams the door, it could sometimes swing into place. Okay, and that would happen sometimes. And we learned that if you open it, you know, and you can only open it like 2 inches, because there's no one in the room, right? They slam the door and the swing latch shut, and their key card still works, but they can only open the door like 2 inches. If you put a card up there and just hold it there, and then slam the door shut, it would knock the latch open. It wouldn't break it, it would literally just knock it into the open position. Sometimes it would bend to the card, though, so you wouldn't want to use like a nice credit card that you cared about for it. So, like, these things, just a plastic card, and then old deadbolts. You could pretty much just shove a plastic card into, and those things would open. But, yeah, that was from the hotel days.
Why don't
people
I
would
go
slam
check
doors.
for a gift shop or something?
13 months for allowing me to support your ramen addiction.
Muckus played the criminal in
Spicy is the
1940.
best. Snail to the king.
Snail to the king. Thank you, Pox. Welcome back. I appreciate that. Mug was quite the criminal in 1940.
I've already had one asthma attack today, and this dust farm is exactly what I don't need.
A gift shop might have cigarettes.
Exactly.
Atta girl.
Search the bar for cigarettes.
Hello?
All right, so we got a guy afraid of heights. We got a girl with asthma. We got a guy having nicotine
Mr.
withdrawal.
Dumet? Hello?
Good morning to you all. I'm Chester Bell, Assistant Director at the Federal Bureau of
What
Investigation.
the heck is this?
At approximately 0530 local time, a team led by Special Agent Hector Monday and supported by law enforcement officers conducted a raid of a motel room just outside Birmingham, Alabama, to apprehend Manny Sherman, the man known as the Beast of Arkansas. Using state-of-the-art psychological profiling techniques, Special Agent Monday and members of his task force not only identified their suspect, but predicted his movement with unerring accuracy. I'm delighted to say, we have our man.
What the heck? Okay. Why is he hunting cigarettes? He's addicted to cigarettes. They're missing from his bag. I'm guessing the person that transported their bags took them. And he's having major nicotine withdrawals right now, and he's getting very irritable, and he's trying to find something with nicotine. I think at this point, if he found a half-used cigarette on the ground, he would light it up.
Wow. An animatronic. Ha! That's
What will it
amazing.
be, Mr. Dumet, sir?
I'll have a packet of cigarettes, please. A packet of cigarettes, please. Hello? Hello? A packet of smokes. Figured it was too good to be true. Never mind. Thank you, Robo Barman.
Certainly, sir. Whatever you wish.
No fucking way. Thank you very much, my mechanical friend. Much appreciated.
Miss Kelly Schroeder, once again, I would like to thank you for the incredible work you and your team achieved at the hotel. I'd like to extend my heartfelt condolences. The accident that befell the skeleton crew on the lake is nothing short of a tragedy, and I, in part, feel responsible. In honor of them, I've spent the last several months applying the finishing touches to the hotel, and I'm proud to say we are almost ready to be open to the public. Please allow me to extend my sincere gratitude. I invite yourself and the rest of your team to join me for the grand opening ceremony, 7 p.m. Friday, November 17th, 2017. I promise a spectacular evening with themed entertainment, including a barbershop quartet. I'm sure you will agree that all of your hard work was worth it when you enjoy the unique hotel experience. Sincerely, Richard Belknap. I'm scared. Hi, Shy. So he needs quarter. Okay, I've never
Yes!
seen someone use one of these.
Yes!
So he needs quarters to get to it.
Of course it wants exact change. Damn it!
Oh, we're gonna rob the register now?
Fuck.
Yeah, me too.
Next round's on me. Promise.
I hope you put like $1 in there and then took quarters out. That makes it slightly less criminal.
Yes. Come to daddy. Oi. Oi! Oh, no, 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 please, come on, no!
He's got it bad, chat. Find a way to get the cigarettes out of the dispenser.
What? No. No, please! I'm having a really shit day, and you've just made it worse.
Alright, so... I mean, assuming it falls out of like a chute thing at the bottom, can we get like a I don't know, like a bent coat hanger or something to pull it out?
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Lord. Ha! What? No, come on, you piece of shit. Don't do this to me. Antique rubbish. Give them to me. Give me my cigarettes! Right, you. That's it. I'm gonna go and get my key grip, and they are gonna kick the shit out of you.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm still in the bar.
I think it's dinner time. We should get everyone else.
Okay, I'm coming. And I'm coming back for you with a fucking pry bar.
Are you alone in there? Who's that behind the bar?
What?
He didn't even tell her? Mark's bedroom, 7:27 p.m., October 26th.
Hey, had a thought on an intro segment.
You want to shoot now?
Yeah, if we
She
get
didn't
it
even
shot and
knock.
in the bank, maybe Charlie will stop rewriting everything I come up with.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
What?
Nothing. Just give me a sec, and I'll be good to go.
I'm supposed to buy nothing is eating away at you?
Yes.
How many times have you cleaned that lens?
I'm just prepping my gear.
Really?
Yeah.
Always focusing on the detail, Mark. What about taking a huge risk and just do something? I watched you fuss for a whole week before you turned down that job offer, all because you had to take one extra train to get there.
Ernest?
The job wasn't the right move. The train thing confirmed it.
Flimsy. I don't buy it.
You don't have to buy it. Come on, let's just shoot this.
Let's use natural light so we can do it alone.
Didn't the lobby have skylight?
I don't remember. I just want to look decent.
Jamie can set up the lights.
We can get Jamie to set up some lights.
No, I don't want to wait around. I want to shoot something before dinner, otherwise Charlie is going to be in my face all evening. And to be honest, I'm at capacity with Jamie.
I get it.
Mark, why are you letting them all think I broke up with you? I feel like if Jamie knew the truth, she might back.
All right, well, my earlier assumption that they used to be in a relationship when they were going over the bridge has now been confirmed.
Back off.
I mean, they all just assumed.
I can't decide if that's sweet or selfish. Or both.
Can I say something? I'm curious what he has to say, so I'm gonna click this.
Before we... Look, can I say something?
We agreed that we're sticking to just the job.
Right. Which is why you can't just roll up and drive-by psychoanalyze me.
Okay, you're right. That wasn't fair. I'm sorry.
Ooh, mature.
We don't need to rehash stuff. Let's just work.
Say nothing. I don't like either of those.
Nothing to say? Look, let's go find some light and get started. Thanks for doing this.
You're only asking me because your arms are too short for a good selfie angle.
My arms are not short.
Practically a dwarf.
Where to?
The balcony would make for a cool angle.
Let's find a way up there.
Use Mark's
How's the
camera to
new
search for
place?
photo opportunities.
It'll do
The
for
camera's
now.
reticle,
You
change
like
color
it?
when aiming at a photo opportunity.
It's just a
left
place to keep my shit in crash. Short-term lease, so
Whoa there, bucko.
I was just checking for light.
Remember our talk about boundaries? I need my room to be my private, safe place.
You barged into his room without knocking, and you don't like equivalent exchange.
Sometimes I'm glad we went to therapy. Other times, it makes for some weird-ass rules.
I was worried you'd be sleeping on the couch in the studio while you obsessed over finding the perfect place with the right wall color near the proper train station or bus stop or...
Maybe we should just add this topic to our discussion no-fly zone list.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, since we can't do it tomorrow, is next weekend okay to come and get my stuff? So, if Dumet catches us in here, are we breaking one of his rules?
You did say not to go wandering.
And we did practically bust the door down and get in here.
We?
So, maybe we should take care.
Probably.
Huh. Guess we're not totally alone.
Yeah, I feel
Okay,
like Demet is
raincoat.
the kind of dude who loses his shit if you break his rules.
Oh. Shit.
Dude, I thought that was a patron for a
Get
second.
the fuck out of me.
Yeah, me too. Was he the devil? The truth behind America's first serial killer. Since his first book in 2002, Joseph Morello has been fascinated. Wait, the Morello family were the previous group of victims at the hotel in the sign-in book. Has been fascinated by investigating serial killers, and none have intrigued him more than H.H. Holmes. In his latest paperback, Morello examines more than 15 years of his own research and writing, separating fact from fiction to provide evidence about the truth behind the historic case of America's first serial killer. Was he the devil? A must for Morello fans, Real Killers magazine. It's like an analysis of your worthy nightmares. Review monthly. Okay,
This takes me back.
gash on the
I
table.
used to carve the hell out of my desk in middle school.
Rebel?
I mean, this makes me think someone was chasing someone with an axe and they missed with one swing and did that. Mark can extends his monopod to reach high objects. What a weird strength. He's like, Mark has the power of steak. No other character has this power. Births, deaths, and marriages. Mr. and Miss Robert Hall of Silver Spring announced the birth of their daughter Marilyn on June 10th at White Oak Hospital. Elaine and Stephen Wright of North Park announced the birth of their son Maurice, June 10th, White Oak Hospital. On behalf of their daughter Lucinda,